Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa man tabi'ahu bi ihsan ila yawm al-qiyamah. Wa ba'd. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for making us witness another episode of Riyad al-Muttaqeen, Garden of the Pious. May Allah make us one of them. May Allah make us taste from the fruit of that garden. And may Allah grant us Al-Jannat al-Firdaus. Ameen. Today, we shall be discussing As-Sum 2 wa Hifzul Lisan, keeping quiet and safeguarding the tongue. Al-Kafawi defined As-Samt as Imsakun an qawl al-batil dun al-haqq. It's staying away from speaking falsehood. And Hifzul Lisan was defined as an yasun al-mar'u lisanahu an al-kazbi wal-ghiba wal-namima wa qawli zur wa ghayru dhalik mimman naha anhu ash-shari' wal-hakim. It is the protection of the tongue from lying, backbiting, spreading falsehood, false attestation, false witnessing, and other things that are related, which Allah has prohibited. In Surah Al-Hujurat, Allah tells us, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, O you who believe, ijtanibu kathiran minaz zanni. Beware of too much suspicion. Inna ba'da zanni ithman, because some suspicion are sins. Wala tajassasu, do not spy on one another. Wala yaktabu, do not backbite. Ba'dukum ba'da, do not backbite one another. Ayuhibbu ahadukum an yakula lama akhihi maytan? Do any of you like to eat the flesh of his brother? Fakaritumu, definitely you hate it. Watakullaha, fear Allah. Inna Allaha tawwabun rahim. Definitely Allah is the one who is oft forgiving and the merciful. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in an hadith says, Man kana yu'minu billahi wal yawmil akhir. Whoever believes in Allah and the last day, falyakul khayran, let him say good words. Aw liyasmut, or keep quiet. Wa man kana yu'minu billahi wal yawmil akhir. Whoever believes in Allah and the last day should likewise falyukrim jarahu, let him honor his neighbor. Wa man kana yu'minu billahi wal yawmil akhir falyukrim dayfahu. Whoever believes in Allah and the last day, let him honor his neighbors. May Allah make it easy for us to always speak the truth. May Allah make it easy for us to keep quiet when we have nothing good to say. May Allah make it easy for us to honor our neighbors and honor our guests. Ameen. The Prophet Muhammad, likewise again in another hadith, says, Ana za'imun bi baytin fi rabadil jannah liman taraka al-mirah. I guarantee a house in Jannah for the one who leaves argument, even if he's right. Wabibaytin fi wasatil Jannah. I guarantee a house in the middle of the Jannah, liman tarakal kadbi wa in kana mazihan, who lives lying even when he's joking. But today when you look at the comedians, you understand, they would lie. And that is why Islam detests comedy and likes. Wabibaytin fi al Jannah liman asna khuluquhu. And a house in the heights, in the highest place of Jannah, for the one whose character is good. Of course, you know that all the topics we have treated or treating on this program has to do with our noble characters. So Allah talks about lying, Allah talks about argument, even when you are right, lying, even when you are joking. So everything has to do with what? With tongue. May Allah safeguard our tongue from lying. May Allah safeguard our tongue from arguing unnecessarily. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam will never be tired of his hadiths, of his sayings, because these are things that will guarantee our Jannah. He says once again, Man yadmanu li ma bayna lihyyi wa ma bayna rijlayhi adman lahu al-jannah. Whoever guarantees me his tongue, what is between his two jaws, and guarantees me what is between his two thighs, his or her thighs, then I guarantee that person al-Jannah. So a much of premium is placed on what? On the tongue and our private part. But of course, for this discourse, we are focusing on the tongue. What are you saying? In these days of live videos, in these days of TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, in these days where everybody wants to trend, everybody wants to blog, the likes, the shares, what are you saying? Do you watch what you say? Do you just say it because you want people to like you, because you want to be known as an influencer, or because you want to be popular and famous? May Allah protect us. And of course, in the saying of Umar ibn Khattab, he says, Man kathura kalamuhu, kathura saqatuhu. Whoever whose speech is much, his errors will be much. So we are advised to speak little. May Allah make it easy for us. In closing, An Rabi ibn Quthaym rahimahullah ta'ala, he says, Ar-Rabi' ibn Quthaym, may Allah be pleased with him, says, La khayra fil kalami illa fit tis'i. That there is no good in any speech except for 9 instances. He says, At-tahlilun, saying La ilaha illallah, Wat-takbirun, saying Allahu Akbar, Wat-tasbihun, saying Subhanallah, Wat-tahmidun, being thankful to Allah, Wa-su'aluka anil khair, asking for good, Wa-ta'udduka min sharrin, then also asking Allah to prevent you from evil, Wa-amuruka bil ma'ruf, enjoining good on others, just like we are trying to do here today. May Allah reward us abundantly. Wa-na'yuka anil munkar, and also preventing people from falsehood. Wa-qira'atuka al-Qur'an, and reciting the Quran. Check your speech whether it ticks any of these 9 instances. If it doesn't, then keep quiet. May Allah make us one of the inhabitants of Jannah. May make us one of those who will inhabit the garden of the pious, and make us taste from his fruit. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.